Okay, we're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. I don't know. This camera looks a bit odd, a little bit. All right, cool, 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 cool. We live. We live. We live. What's USD CAD doing? It's pushing. Yeah, it makes sense. USD CAD to push. Let me turn this down. That's wow. So EU spiked up higher. Ned, what's going on, bro? Of course we here. We here regardless. Can't let TikTok stop my shine. Nah, I'm usually on here, bro. It's just flipping. I bought a PC in it, so I was like, let me give TikTok a go and see how it does. But it's just not doing what it needs to do. So I'm just gonna switch platform real quick. Never had an issue with YouTube. Is the only problem, yeah, is that YouTube the viewers are lower. Obviously, you know how TK works, and like there's always more and more people coming all the time. All right, the dollar's kind of already done its thing, really. Boy, I need a trim. Just straight wolfing. All right, is this gonna start dropping or pushing? Gold's pretty boring right now. USD CAD's pretty boring right now. We got Gift in the chat. What's happening, Gift? How you doing? How you doing? What's going on, guys? The stream has got low data again. Oh man, this is doing my head in, guys. Yeah, it's doing my head in. It's actually doing my head in. I'm getting that same thing pop up again. I hope I don't have issues with the internet again. Because it looks like another week is gonna go by where well, hopefully it arrives by tomorrow or Friday. I'm dropping 10% of my frames, but it should be fine. Like I don't understand why it does this. If you're on the live right now, just drop a like on the live. Gift, believe it or not, I was on TikTok, bro. I was live streaming on TikTok, and guess what? I got banned. And I'm thinking, wait, 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 wait. What on earth did I get banned for? So TikTok's just gone out of the picture. Oh, you don't have TikTok. Okay, okay, okay. I got you. Yeah, it's a bit odd. I don't know why I did get violating rules, community rules. I'm thinking, what rules are you guys talking about? But anyways, we're here now, innit? We're back to where we're loved. You understand? We're back to YouTube where we're loved. I'll figure that TikTok stuff out later. All right, cool. We've just taken out Tokyo's high. We took out London. Well, sorry, not London. This New York. I'm a bit upset about Euro USD. The fact that it didn't even pull back on nothing. It's kind of just dipped the high, and obviously, like I said to you, we're kind of working or looking to work inside like a 30 pip range, but that's already gone and done its thing. If we go to AUD USD, AUD USD is coming down though. There could be a play on AU. Unless AU's just dipped the high as well on the weekly. Yeah, AU's also taking the high on the weekly. Okay, we might have to leave AU alone as well. uh, okay, we got gold. Any questions, guys? Any pairs? Any trades you're in right now? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you guys are in any positions right now. If you are, what are you guys in? We even had a test right here on the half hour. Full price is pushing up. Okay. Look, guys, like I said to you, when did I say that? I said to you guys a little while back that obviously we're gonna look at Bitcoin, we're gonna look at a bunch of other stuff to obviously take a look at what those other pairs are doing, see if we can get a position on those pairs. Bitcoin still hasn't pulled back deep enough for us to actually go long with. All right. We've got Thurston Streaks. What's happening, bro? How are you? Okay. I think you must be new here, bro. Tell us, what's your favorite pair? We've got to do the rituals. What's your favorite pair? And what type of trader are you? A scalper, day trader, or a swing trader, or a position trader? I hope you're good though. Happy to have you here, Thurston. So yeah, like I was saying before, Bitcoin is like we kind of want to see it come down, you know. Well, I do. I definitely want to see it come down, but we've had, a few days of just consolidation, you know, just a few days of just pure consolidation. So we're trying to see how this wants to formulate, the picture wants to formulate and build. At the moment, we are working inside of this hourly imbalance here for Bitcoin. Thurston says inside of the live, I'm new to this, but my friend recommended that I look in on you. Oh, really? Who's your friend, Thurston? We're happy to have you here, bro. If you're new to this, like, what's your background? Do you invest generally, or you don't do any form of investing whatsoever? Yeah, guys. So look, we're currently working inside this area for Bitcoin, right? We'll just wait for Thurston to respond. Oh, Ned. Oh, okay, big up Ned. Ned, my brother. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Thurston, any questions you have, you can obviously drop me a question inside of the chat box, or alternatively, you can follow my Telegram. I'm a bit slow today, guys. I don't know why. You can follow me on my Telegram. Link to the Telegrams in the description box of this video, so you can join them and watch some more content. I've got some more trade ideas, trade analysis that I do post inside of the Telegram. But to be fair, I haven't blessed the Telegram in a while. Obviously, chart analysis, other forms of content is in the Telegram, anyways. But a trade idea, I haven't blessed the Telegram in a while due to the fact that I've been testing out of something that's very, very interesting, right? To make some more profits on the side, and two, gold has just been sitting at all-time highs, and it keeps pushing to all-time highs. So it's like until gold comes down a little bit, I can't really partake in that. But yeah, Bitcoin looks okay, guys. It looks okay. It looks okay. The overall target for Bitcoin is to see it actually drop down a lot lower. Um, it's relatively quite simple, right? I want to see Bitcoin come down to a more discounted price for us to then go long, right? I do want to see Bitcoin break this weekly high. You know, sometimes when you do look at most of these asset classes and these pairs, right, you start to understand that this picture looks very similar to this picture here with these highs here, right? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. That's how you know the dollar just plays such a huge role in the market, right? Look, even Nasdaq is looking to break highs, which it has done today. Thurston Streak says in the chat box, I appreciate the support. I'm here to listen and learn. Yeah, so Thurston, just drop a follow inside of the Telegram. So subscribe to the free Telegram. Like I said, link is in the description box down below. Obviously, if you have any more questions, you can definitely ask me, and I'll be happy to help, man. But so far, the stream's okay. I think the stream is okay. I got the notification earlier from YouTube telling me there's an error, but we look semi-stable right now. Yeah. Anyways, who else we got in the chat? Drop a like on the live if you haven't done so already. If you like this kind of content, you can follow my free Telegram for more of this kind of content, guys. And always, I appreciate you guys for joining me on the live and watching and listening in. If you guys have any pairs that you want me to go about, just let me know, and I'll be happy to analyze that pair for you. But yeah, Bitcoin's definitely got a good chance to actually be a buy out this area. It really does. It's definitely got a good chance to be a buy at this zone. Now, obviously, like I said before, I prefer it to drop down lower, but this area would not be terrible to actually get into this. Um, I think who's that? I think Ned just sent me a message. Ned is showing some mad love right now. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear what Ned's saying there on my headset. Hopefully not, but yeah, appreciate you, my killie. Gift says inside the chat box, gold is just bullish pullbacks and then go long most of the times. Trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. So look, right now for gold, like if again, I always say this every time we have a session, right? If I were to force myself to take an entry, right, to look for something, even though, like I said, I've not taken a single trade on gold in God knows how long. Is there a way I can save this preset? Uh, settings, default, save as default. Okay, because I don't want to keep fixing this indicator every time I use it. Hold on. There we go. All right, cool. So look here, if we take a look at exactly, hold on, this is wrong. This is wrong. This indicator is wrong because if I'm working with, yeah, that's what was wrong. I just got that notification from YouTube again because 2 a.m. Yeah, this thing is wrong. I was in America, it's -4, so I would have to go. Thurston Streaks asked inside the chat box, is it possible to do this whilst working a 9 to 5? Honestly, I asked because it's my 9 to 5, which has allowed me to wiggle room to start trading. Um, the simple answer is yes. The reason why I say yes, Thurston, is because in this space you learn new stuff every day, and you understand that there's many different ways you can skin the cat. I feel like I've said that about 20 billion times this week, right? Now, you can definitely do so. It depends on your strategy and what you're using to implement on your moves. It's that simple. Like, if I were to give anyone that simple answer, is yes, you can definitely do it whilst doing whatever job you're doing, right? The one thing that I would say is find someone that you can trust, okay, have faith in terms of what they are they're showing you that it does work. You know, they go live, they show you posts. You know, a lot of the time, you know, when we looked at the dollar yesterday, right? If you go to my Telegram, you see that I posted up the dollar's price action, right? And on the live stream, I said, look, the dollar is probably gonna do this. It's got the most likelihood to do X, Y, Z. And at the end of the day, that's exactly what played out. So obviously, the likes of Gift and other people that are inside this live stream will know that, you know, my analysis is always on point. Always on point. Analysis is always on point. So yeah, if you spend some time inside Telegram, the link to Telegram's in the description box if you haven't found it. So just scroll down, you'll see it there. It's completely free. I try to give as much free content as I can. Anyways, I hope that answers your question, Thurston. But as I was saying, if I were to force myself to look for a trade, right, on gold, it would be to test this 5 minute candle. And the first objective would be this high here. Because I'm working in New York time zone, it's kind of confusing me a little bit. So let me change that back to London. Right, so Asia. So this is Asia's high, in fact. Right, so this high is a very good target. Right, that's the high of Asia. Low, we dipped that. Then we started to accumulate longs. Yeah, so like I was saying, if I were to force myself, let's say we give it about a 25 pip stop, right? That would be the first area, but then overall you can go for all-time highs, right? I'm gonna post this setup inside of the Telegram right now. Appreciate the follow on Telegram, Dustin. All right, that's just posted up. Okay, so that's potentially something a little bit there. I'm watching Bitcoin hard, you know, and it's like you see with Bitcoin, it's going to give you moves. Like, don't get me wrong, yeah? Don't get me wrong. If again, if I wanted to force myself to find entries, I can definitely find entries inside of this range here, this consolidation here. I can definitely do that. But again, because of how volatile Bitcoin can be, and if you're able to find a really nice entry for Bitcoin, you can have a relatively small lot size for your entry and still see some major gains, right? So look, take a look at this for example, right? So these are my typical styles of entry, okay? So let's say we waited for optimal time to enter this move here, right? Let's say we gave it 1,000 pips as the stop loss. And also I do need to figure out what the stop losses should be for Bitcoin, right? Anyways, that's a story for another day. So immediately, my first target is always going to be this imbalance here. Now, with this imbalance, we can see that we've had tests into this area previously, which has given us very strong moves to the downside, right? So, you know, low hanging fruit, immediate target would be the previous high that I made on the hourly. So we have a low, higher high, higher low, okay? So that's always going to be the first target. Now, if you, whoops, this is the one. If you want to actually have a much closer stop, right? A stop that's a little bit more accurate or a target that's a little bit easier to achieve, right? I'm always going to look at Asia, right? So if we look at Asia here, realistically, Asia actually started here, okay? So we saw above Asia. I hope you guys can see, by the way. Let me zoom in a little bit, right? We had a bit of consolidation here in Asia. As you guys know, Asia, tends to consolidate. London Open, we had a push deeper into Asia's range. We had a spike above Asia's high. Okay, so I'll just mark that out for you so you can see. So that's Asia's high, Asia's low, right? We had a spike above Asia's high an hour into London session. Then we had price pushing to the other opposing end within Asia, which then played into a 1 hour point of interest over here, where you would have been able to enter the position. So again, the easiest target can always be that high that price took out during Asia, and then you can go for the high. But then of course, once you understand on a high time frame, once you understand on the high time frame what price is doing, I need a drink, guys. I can't lie. Okay. This 4 hour area, easy target, plain as day, right? That's a 4% move there. And I'm telling you, on a point 10, right? Now I'm getting a phone call, guys. Bear with me for a second, okay? All right, guys. Sorry about that. You know, when your grandmother calls, you've got to answer straight away. She will start telling me, "Oh, so you're at your house and you're just ignoring me. You haven't rang me." Da, 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 da. And it's like, it's okay. It's not personal. I rang you. You didn't pick up the phone. Anyways, enough of that. So, like I was saying, Bitcoin is well, pretty much most of the cryptos, right? If you can get a really nice entry and then just stay in that position, you can get some really nice sizable moves. So that's kind of the similar, if not the same picture that I'm waiting out for with this 2 hour play, right? Inside this 2 hour area. So if I can get a move inside of there, and for example, I don't know, once we come inside here, we start showing, whoa, why is that so thick? Yeah, decrease that. Right? We start seeing price accumulate, we take out a low, we get a push to the upside, like a displacement with like maybe some imbalance here. We can then look to go long. Even if price tends to test this area like 5 billion times, we can still go long eventually. We got Chris in the chat. What's going on, Chris? How you doing, bro? Right? So once we get that kind of picture form, then we can target that weekly high because if this high stays intact, I'm kind of hoping the high stays intact, right? And we have a pullback, this is a very, very clear target for us on Bitcoin. Okay. And kind of what I'm potentially cautious about is this area could be the area where price actually goes to take out the weekly high there. And the reason why I say that is because of what we've seen across the other pairs, which have just been moving, and taking out their highs. So we can definitely do that as well on Bitcoin. So we'll see if we get a move. How you doing, Chris? You okay? All good? Let's see how that potential play on Bitcoin on gold is doing. Yep, there goes gold. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Okay, so we can see here again. If you wanted to force an entry, I posted that inside the Telegram. I've told you guys about it. So I think when told you guys we were around, no, we were here. Post inside the Telegram, we were here. So that's still profit nonetheless. With a 40, what, 45 pip profit. That's almost 2% gain. So once we breach or we reach this 5 minute balance here, we need to look out for one of two things, okay? I don't know if the brush is better. Yeah, maybe the brush might be better. Okay, enough of that messing around. Right, so once we actually get into this area, we need to see if this is an area where we're actually going to start dropping from to then pull back and then go long, or is this going to be an area where price kind of pushes through the area with aggression, we then potentially test it on the opposite end, and then we go long, right? Those are kind of the two profiles that I look forward to or keep an eye out on when it comes to imbalances. Try to see try to see how price is going to react inside of the imbalance. Chris says FTM long now. I don't know what you mean by that, bro. Sorry, I don't know what FTM means. What does that mean? For the move? Dollar is just still dropping, guys. Dollar is still dropping. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Mm, mm, mm. FTM long. What does that mean, bro? Phantom. Phantom long. Chris, what does phantom mean, bro? What does phantom mean? Phantom long, as in it's a fake pump? Is that what you mean, bro? I don't know. I'm confused as hell. What's happening, bro? Hey, we've got someone new inside of the chat, and I don't usually draw anyone new out here, but Satisfying Balls. That's the name you went for, bro. Anyways, we saying you good, bro? I'm good, man. Thank you for asking. That's a very interesting name you got there, bro. Anyways, we're looking at Bitcoin right now. We're looking at gold. Obviously, if you guys got any questions, man said trying any business there. Hey, what's going on in the chat right now? How are you, anyways? You good? You got any pairs? What type of trader are you? Or if you're not, if you're new, let me know. All of the above. Right, so gold is pushing. It looks like we are probably going to push through this area. I'm gonna update the Telegram. I'm currently watching TJR. Nah, bro, you're currently watching JDT. You understand? Nah, I'm playing, bro. Um, yeah, I know TJR. I've seen a couple of his vids. So you're just starting. Okay, that's cool, bro. Look, if you got any questions, just shoot me the question. I'll be happy to give you a helping hand in answering some of those questions. You can also join my Telegram, my free Telegram, which is in the description box down below. If you like this kind of content, I provide a lot of chart analysis and stuff like that. I don't always go live on YouTube, but today is a live day, so happy to meet you, my bro. We may test the. I'm just updating the Telegram right now. Oh, you're already in there. How long have you been in there and I haven't seen this name pop up? Huh? A name like Satisfying Balls, you know what I mean? You remember. Pause. 5 for that. We may test the imbalance on the other end and push higher. 1 week maybe. Okay, cool, bro. Cool, 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 cool. We've kind of just had the test, I believe. Um, yeah, whatever you're named in the other platforms, I need to start saying that because I can't keep saying satisfying balls on the YouTube live. Like it's crazy. Do you know what I mean? This is like a setup. Okay, I just got a message from my email provider, sorry, my network provider, and they're saying they're finally sending a new router over to me. And I'm thinking it's about time. You understand? It's about time. Anyways, guys, if you're new to the live and you haven't liked, dropped a like on the live, drop a like on the live, helps the channel grow. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, turn on the post notification to get notified whenever I post a new video. And at the moment, like I said, the moves have kind of already happened. This was the main move that we discussed today. AU, nothing on at the moment. We did have an EU move that I was very keen on today, but it didn't happen. So it is what it is. Do you know what I mean, guys? Um, what's GU doing? Wow, so GU's pretty much, guys, just pulled back down into the exact same area pushed out from yesterday. Just giving another buy from the exact same area. You know, I need your help, guys, in LXO. All right, cool, bro. I need your help, guys. I need you guys to look at other pairs. Yeah, I know we're all addicted to gold, right? But look at gold and look at something else, right? And tell me when another pair looks good to go. This is why Jace, was it Jason? Yeah, Jason's so good because he'll come out with like USD JPY, some other stuff, maybe GBP CAD. So it definitely does help. Let's take a look at EA as well. EA's been pushing up. Okay. So EA will probably keep pushing. I reckon it can give us another pullback before it does go. This high here, this is London sessions high. Okay. What pairs are you guys looking at the moment? Tell me, LXO, what do you like about my content, and then what do you like about TJR's content? Right? Sometimes, you guys can all tell me what do you guys like about my content. It's good to get feedback from time to time. So then obviously I can start giving you guys more of the same that you like. Do you understand what I mean? Let me know in the chat box. Let me know inside the chat box. So Bitcoin is continuing to drop right now. Where's Bitcoin? You haven't watched many of it yet. So what? Watch many of my content or TJR's content? I mean, I like how TJR trades. He trades very similar to me, right? But he mainly focuses on the indexes, whereas I mainly focus on the commodities, right? So, people like Gift will tell you that, we're gold diggers. You understand? We love gold. Okay, so TJ is teaching the things to learn funny in a way that remember it and makes it fun. Yeah, yeah, okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Who we got in the live stream right now? If we don't get any moves, I might call the live stream there, guys. If we don't get anything else, but I think this gold one is a pretty good one for the rest of today for you guys to monitor, right? To kind of give you a rundown of why I thought that area would be an okay area to enter. Just looking at Asia session again, right? So we've got the high of Asia, right? What time frame am I on? Time zone. Okay, cool. So we've got the high of Asia there. The low of Asia. Okay, the low of Asia is here. Okay. So we've had the low of Asia and we have the high of Asia, right? So when we pushed up very aggressively, we ran straight back down. And as you can see, as Asia closed and we opened into London session, we had the pre-London session actually dip the low, right? So once prices dipped the low and we started to see and ask ourselves the question, okay, where else can we potentially go? What is structure? Structure is bullish, right? So I'm automatically going to look for the opposing end of Asia session or any other form of liquidity, right? So as we anticipate price progress through the rest of the morning, we actually see on the 5 minute, bullish intent. And with the most recent push to the upside here, breaking above this high, breaking above this high, breaking above this high, it's like, okay, cool. There's potential intent for price to move higher. Okay. So we can see we had a couple more taps and we've kind of just rallied off of there. I just got a message inside of the Telegram. Who's it from? Safraz. JPY basket daily time frame. Yeah, 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 yeah. So, anticipating the yen getting strong, We're anticipating the yen getting strong. Now, if the yen does get strong, then USD JPY will come down. Gold will also come down. Sorry, no, gold. Hold on. Am I bugging? Sorry, gold will rise. Uh AUD daily time frame sell. What do you think? I'm gonna look at AJ in a second. I actually used to trade AJ for like 6 months straight religiously. There was a period of time where AJ was just bullish as hell, and it was just strong. Anyways, let me come back to it. Even USD JPY, when I used to trade it for about 6 months straight as well, there was a period of time where I fell in love with the yens, and I've kind of fallen off with it. But yeah, yesterday we talked about this play here. If this is gonna be a short, right? Now, the reason why I would say it's a short is because we've actually come to a daily point of interest there, right? And the usual signature that we love to see is like price sweeping a high. So yesterday we saw that we actually swept these two highs, right? So I said to you guys before, if we can actually see price break beneath these lows here, then there's a good chance this may actually turn bearish and start pushing down lower, right? So I'm going to use the Fibonacci. Okay, we've had pretty much a pretty deep retracement around 88%. Okay, now if we actually look at it a little bit closer, right? I can't lie, this this looks pretty decent for some longer term shorts, right? It actually doesn't look too bad. Now, this is sufficient if the yen is going to be strong, right? I posted up a rundown inside the Telegram, right? Link to Telegram's in the description box down below, guys. Um, where is it? So China unveils a big stimulus for the economy and stocks. Now, guys, if I ask you the question, what happened last time when we had stimulus was during COVID, right? And what happened to the market during those, when those stimuluses checks were being invoiced and sent out to everyone? So this is COVID. Obviously, you can see the COVID range. We dropped down to the range. Stimulus started coming into effect, and then what do we see? We see the dollar continue to rise and rise and rise and rise and rise. Now, obviously, this is because um, I'll come back to you guys' question inside of the chat box. Yeah, just give me a second. So obviously, we can see here that the dollar gained strength like crazy, right? So if we apply again, like I always say, we're going to use historical data to gain a better understanding of what may potentially play out in the future. If we use historical data, right, as to uh, if they're unveiling stimulus, for example, right, in China, you've got to ask yourself, cool, how long are these stimuluses going to potentially run and how does the stimulus work? If you're able to piece these two things together, you don't need to necessarily trade it day to day. You can potentially we get into a swing trade, right? You could potentially look into some Chinese stocks, right? Because if we add stimulus to the economy is going to grow, aka if the economy grows, there's more profits, right? So if you invested into some Chinese stocks, you'll be able to make some percentage gains on those stocks, right? Next up, like I was saying, so on the daily, we're in a very nice area to go long on the JPY basket, right? Which is the DXY bot for the yen, right? We're in a very, very good area. And with lining up with this stimulus news that's come out, the potential is actually even higher. Okay, so this can definitely keep pushing. And if we look at UJ, if the yen is strong against the dollar, this will drop. And if this drops and we potentially look at a swing trade, this could come down a lot, right? But even if we work inside this 4 hour swing, yeah, we ask ourselves, from where we're currently sitting to the low, there's a 100 pip range. Let's say 110 pip range, yeah? Can you catch 40 pips? Can you catch 30 pips of that range? Your answer should be yeah. Do you understand? Sometimes once I flipped my mindset, flipped my understanding from what I used to do to just can I catch a little piece of this pie? And if the answer is yes, and your strategy allows you to do so, and that's all you need. Okay. Let's look at AED I think Safraz is in the live stream now, but I don't know why he keeps messaging on the Telegram chat. I don't know why. Anyways, so you got a sell here on AJ. I'm just looking at his chart. Okay, so it's a daily play. It lines up with the JPY basket. The picture is actually very similar. Look, if I invert this, whoops, hold on. If I invert this picture, right, and we look at that, what's the difference, guys? Can you see how it's pretty much identical? So the thing is, Safrazia, you might get a signature on the basket, but not get a signature on AJ. Vice versa, you might get a signature on AJ, but you might not get a signature on basket. But you've kind of got to believe in your analysis and then act on it. Yeah. So if you're starting to see displacement, you're starting to see bearish signatures, bearish price action, then go for it, bro. Or alternatively, you can just go for a wider stop, right? You can go for a 100 pip stop and then target 300 pips, right? First target is going to be like down here, this imbalance here on the daily. So let's say a 1 to 2 R, and that's it. Just leave it run, see what happens. right? Let's go back to USD JPY for a second, right? I'm gonna show you guys something. Hopefully I can find it, right? This was probably my biggest swing trade ever, yeah? And I'm gonna show you where it was. 20, what was it? 2021? No, not 2012. Yeah, it was before we made this high. It was somewhere here, I believe. Okay, let's look at this, right? Go to the 4 hour. Does it show me the 4 hour? Or it doesn't show me the 4 hour? Okay, it shows me the 4 hour. Okay, brilliant. Guys, if you're new to the live right now, drop a like on the live, helps the channel grow. If you enjoy this type of content, there's more content provided inside of my Telegram link. To Telegram's in the description box down below. Okay, I think this is the setup. I don't remember entirely, but this is the easiest way, yeah? If I had to tell anyone the easiest way to understand structure, right? This is a lesson, right? But this scenario is like the best, right? So market structure, you look for lower highs, lower lows, right? The easiest way I find breaks of structure, this is a little tip, okay? Drop a like on the live, guys. Drop likes on the live. This is the easiest tip, okay? Find your low. So if we're going bearish to bullish, right? Find your low and then go back. So for example, if I find this low, I need to find the lower high that created this lower low. So I'll go back. Where did this lower low originate from? Here. So now I know this is, right, my significant high. So let's say I'm following this on a daily perspective, right? So then I see we create, when does price push beneath, let me clone this in fact. Was it shift? No. Shift? No, it's not shift. Control, drag. Cool. And that's my low. So I'm going to look in between here. When price is here and is pulling back, I'm going to remain bearish up until price pushes above this red line. Okay. So as you can see, price didn't push above this red line, so I'm still not bullish yet. Now, we will get a lower low as soon as price pushes beneath this low point here. When does price do that? Here. Okay. So now I'm going to work myself back. This is now my new low point, and I'm going to work myself back. Where does this low originate from? Here, right? Remember, it's time frame specific. So on the 4 hour, it might be one of these lows here. Sorry, these highs here. So now I know I am bullish, right? Sorry, I'm bearish up until here. So even though we get the pullback, we drop down. What do? We create a new low. So that's my low. Where does this low originate from? Here. So with that understanding alone, I can see here price pushed above my previous low high. So we've now had a break in market structure. And I knew I needed to buy USD JPY, right? You don't have to use half of the shit that I use on live stream. You can kind of use whatever, right? My next question is, where the hell can I enter this, right? Obviously, I've marked out there on the 4 hour, that 4 hour imbalance, right? You can use so many other things you want to use to actually enter this, right? You can use Fibonacci, bro. Yeah, you can use Fibonacci. You can look for a 62% retracement, 50% retracement, go long. That's a potential swing trade right there. You understand? Go long. That's fine. Let's just say you weren't the first in that move. Guess what? There's pullbacks. There's chances. All right, look. That's the sweet spot there, 72% retracement, go long. So yeah, long story short, I know I've kind of gone off on a bit of a one, but look, UJ does not return back since there. Like, I don't think we've even come down this low ever since on USD JPY. It's just been straight bullish, 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 bullish. Right? So again, there's many different ways you can skin the cat. It's just how do you want to analyze and work your charts. So yeah, this move here on USD JPY, it does have good potential to actually um give us a much longer term move. It definitely does. And of course, so does AJ. Let me just take a quick browse at everything. We got stock open right now. I think that's quite good timing. Let me go through the chat box. Um, LXO said, "Can a FWG? I'm guessing you mean FVG stretch between two candles." The answer is yes. It depends on how it looks though. Chelm says in the chat box, "Who's TJR? Lol. I'm with you, Josh. You don't just send out trades and explain. You explain why you're getting into it and give us good analysis every day, even though I do like the Of course, Chelms. Who doesn't like fire? Um, I call them trade ideas, right? Who doesn't like fire trade ideas, especially when they're free? Do you know what I mean? You change your name now, finally. Am I only live on YouTube? No, I go live on TikTok as well. I might create a Twitch account and go live on Twitch too. But I was live on um TikTok, right? And then guess what? They blocked me. They said I violated community rules. And I'm thinking, how on earth have I violated community rules? So it is what it is. Happiness. No, it's not a perma block. It's a temporary one. I don't know. I must have said something um that must have been sensitive to their algorithm. I think what it was is I started speaking about Binance. And I think whoever said for me to look at Binance knew exactly what they were doing. They probably knew it was going to get me banned or blocked, and they were trying to troll or whatever. But uh, I don't really care for trolling. And I've got another phone call. This one can wait 5 minutes. Anyways, there goes Nasdaq. Just pushing. I mean, Nasdaq's pretty much reached the target, which was this high here in the start of the imbalance. So, LXO, no, I am not perma blocked. I need to take a look at my link tree, in fact, and put all my links inside of the link tree, guys. Like, if you're not inside the Telegram yet, you definitely need to join the Telegram. I've got some stuff coming up for the Telegram, and I think, a lot of you guys will enjoy it, especially you guys that are new, like Thurston, and even you, Alexo, you're gonna love it. So look out for the Telegram in the coming days/week. But look, guys, what I'm gonna do you guys have any more chart setups? Anything you want me to look at? Because I'm gonna lock off the stream here, right? I'm gonna post this one on Telegram for UJ. You're hyped, yeah. Like, trust me. For those of you that do know what I'm talking about, and I've been posting up a lot of stuff in a separate chat, and it's incredible, as the French say, incroyable. You understand? So I'm just fully putting myself, I'm immersing myself into it, see how it performs, and then once it's all good, you know, I already see its potential. I know it works, but yeah. I'll post up these charts inside of the Telegram. Other than that, do you guys have any more questions? I'm gonna post up this AJ trade as well. You're gonna see me in the next stream. Yeah, my bro. Appreciate you for joining me. Happy to have you here, man. Happy to have you guys here. If you guys can pick anything or learn anything, I'm just giving my opinions on what I see, and as a lot of people already say, like they enjoy kind of my opinions and whatnot, and how I do put it out to you guys so that you guys all understand. And yeah, man, we've been going strong for what is it, 2 months now, 3 months? I don't even remember, guys. That's really that's really bad. I don't even remember. I swear, my week, like my weekend is like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then my Monday is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So those 4 days of the week are a blur. Like I can barely tell the difference. The next thing you know, it's Saturday. I'm like, oh, markets are closed. What do I do now? But yeah, man, I appreciate all you guys for joining. If you guys haven't liked the live stream already, please drop a like on the live, helps the channel grow. And if you enjoy this kind of content, more of this content is provided inside of my Telegram. Link to Telegram, my free Telegram is in the description box down below. I appreciate you guys all for joining me today, Money Day. Always remember the theory behind the practice.